What's going on, guys? Welcome to Let's Talk Nerd. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to do Chol Vaughn's Not Gonna Like This achievement in Halo the Master Chief Collection for Halo Reach, which is to get 1,000 Skirmisher kills. For doing this, you also get a nice Skirmisher nameplate as well. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to load up a custom Halo Reach firefight by yourself, and you're going to do the following settings. So, best map to do this on is definitely Corvette, as it's a fairly small map and it's a circular room and very enclosed. You don't have to run around each side to, hunt down enemies or anything like that. They all come into one area, so it's the best map for this. So if you're doing this from scratch, go ahead and choose Firefight Classic. For your options here is where you're going to have to specify quite a few different things, but once you get it set up, it's best to save it. That way, if you don't get it all in one go, you can come back to it. But here's what we're going to change. First off, you're going to go to Firefight Settings. You're going to go to Wave Properties. Round 1, Round 2, Round 3, and bonus wave properties are all going to be the same, and here's what you're going to set them to. For skulls, you're going to turn every single skull off. If there's any skull on, make sure you turn it off just to make it easier on yourself. No need in making this any more difficult or grindier than it already is. For your initial wave, main waves, and boss waves, they're all going to be the same. Best way to do it is to disable drop ships. Doing this will prevent you from having to wait each round for the Covenant dropship to drop off all the enemies. So just go ahead and disable it. They'll come out of the shield doors and it'll get to you a lot quicker. Doesn't matter on the squad selection order because we're all going to set them to Skirmisher for each squad. So do this for each wave. Main wave, Skirmishers, same setup, disable dropship. All the squads are going to be Skirmishers. Same thing with the boss waves. Go back and do this for each round. So round 2, round 3, and the bonus wave. And then once you get past all those, that's going to be a set, and then you'll go into the next set, and it's just all going to be the same. So once you've changed all those settings, go back. You don't need to change anything else in the firefight settings. There's nothing else that's going to be pertinent to you. Next up, we're going to change the Spartan settings. So respawn timer is not going to matter, but go ahead and put it to 3 if you want. You can put starting lives to unlimited, but we're going to go to base traits, shields and health. Damage resistance is going to be set to invulnerable, which is also known as invincible. You're not going to be able to die. Nothing's going to hurt you. So just set it to invulnerable. Makes things so much easier. You don't have to worry about dying or anything like that. Everything else here can be left the same. Weapons and damage is the next thing. And there could be a little bit of change to whatever preference you want. But your damage modifier is going to be 300%. Melee modifier is going to be 300%. And it's just going to be an instant kill for you. So what I like to do is change this to fuel rod gun for your primary weapon if you want to switch it up every now and then for the rocket launcher. But the issue is with the rocket launcher, it takes too long to shoot compared to the fuel rod, which has like 6 shots is a faster rate of fire than the rocket launcher. For your armor ability, I suggest doing the jetpack. That way you can jump from level to level. Grenade counts, doesn't matter. We're going to set everything to bottomless clip on the infinite ammo. You can keep weapon pickup if you want to, and then ability usage, go ahead and put it to unlimited. That way you can use the jetpack as much as you want. Now, you're going to back out and go to the movement in the base traits. And what I suggest doing is doing 200% player speed. It's not super fast to where like you're bouncing in the walls and everything if you do 300%. So I like to keep the player speed and jump height to both 200%. Player gravity, you can keep it 100% because there's no point in changing that. Now, so for the base trait, since we already set our weapons, you're going to want to go to your loadout screen and change it to hide the loadout. That way it gives you that base trait instead of allowing you to choose a loadout. If you don't do this, it's just going to give you a list of loadouts, and you're going to have to adjust those loadouts to, whatever your base traits are. So it's best to just go ahead and hide them. That way you only have to worry about one thing. So you'll have to do that for each loadout. So beta, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and epsilon, you're going to want to hide each of those loadouts. Once you've done all that, you are ready to go. Go ahead and you can do it on easy, normal, heroic, legendary. It doesn't matter at this point because it's too easy. You're invincible. You can't die. Now, like I said at the beginning, if you want to save this game type, that way you don't have to adjust it each time, because it does take some setup time to do it, 5 minutes or so to actually get those settings in place. So go down here to file options and it'll let you save it. and then you can name it whatever you want. So I actually already have it saved. I named it the Skirmisher grind. Now, one thing to note before you start this up, you must be doing this solo. So for some reason, only the host tracks kills when you're doing a custom firefight match. So don't do this with a buddy. You're going to have to do this on your own. Just share the game type if you want. If you're on Xbox, you can share the actual files, or and hop in Discord, talk to your buddies, and then you guys can talk while you grind out these kills. Now, if you do this in spurts and you don't do this all in one go, and you want to keep track of how many skirmisher kills you actually have and you're not sure, what you're going to do is go to options and career. You're going to go to your career, go down here to the Halo Reach achievements, scroll down to wherever you can find it. So I have Chol Vaughn's Not Gonna Like This. So this is the achievement. So I'm at 339 out of 1,000 currently. So I haven't even actually grinded this. I just wanted to make a video before I started doing it. But yeah, so it'll keep it updated after each match ends. You should be able to get this in probably within an hour for sure, maybe 30 minutes. So yeah, and once you're ready to go ahead and start that match. All right, so as you can see, I'm moving really fast. I can jump really high. I can use a jetpack as much as I want. So the skirmishers are going to come out of all these doors each round. They'll sometimes come behind you as well in these shield doors. But if you can catch it on the spawn, you can just shoot a fuel rod into the shield door and you'll get an overkill really easy. But basically, you're just going to keep doing this until you hit the 1,000 skirmishers. And it's as easy as that, guys. So I hope this has been helpful. If it has helped you, I would appreciate a like and subscribe to my channel for more content. We are always putting out some more Halo content. So just, yeah. So we'll see you in the next one, guys.